Hey, it's Ed here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for SP500 with Elliott Wave Theory. A couple of advertisements here at the start. I finally completed the Elliott Wave and RSI Advanced course, so if you want to master the RSI and want to learn how it can be utilized properly with Elliott Wave Theory, check out the course on Udemy. I've also founded Countertrend Capital with these guys over here, so if you are looking for signal service and more education, check us out here on countertrendcapital.com. And lastly, if you want to educate yourself and support me, you can take a look at Patreon, where you can find Elliott Wave Basics course, access to weekly live streams and extra content overall. Thank you for your support. Let's get into the charts next. So here we are on 30-minute time frame on S&P 500 futures chart, and again today we're going to be looking into the smallest time frame structures over here that has just happened, and again looking for the counts that started from around the 4200 highs. We had a bearish count and a bullish count, both of which are still on the table. Let's start with the bearish count, which has been less likely for quite some time. Previous video we had still the potential of having this as a 1-2. Did not pan out as we expected. Why? Is because again different indices. Nasdaq has already taken out this high here way previous, and also on the cash market of Nasdaq we have already taken out this high here. So again the bearish option has been the underdog for quite some time, and again that's basically the reason why I was not really liking the bearish counts overall here, where we were creating 1-2 1-2 1-2, which again is super bearish. And again the other indices are just not backing it up. So generally you want to be having the support from the other indices, or at least Nasdaq for S&P 500, if you want to be trading one of these. So yeah, until this high gets invalidated or gets taken, this is not yet invalidated completely. We can just shift wave 2 here, but again it's not that likely. To me, there is definitely liquidity above here, and I think that is definitely one target. Now if we take out this high, we could just shift the wave 2 up in here. However, again, if we are looking at the retracements here of this wave B, we can see that the 1.618 goes well beyond, or the price goes well beyond the 1.618 retracement of this move. So that means that it's definitely not that likely to have this as a B wave. And for me, again, that invalidates the count as a likely count, so I'm not going to be trading based on that anymore. So I'll just invalidate the whole bear idea once we take out this high. But again, for now it is still not taken, so I'll just keep around this count for now. The bullish count, which has been the primary one and the primary idea, we were looking for this as an ABC coming down into the 1-to-1 extension target, and then we were looking for a expanding diagonal over the lows here, looking for a 5-way move in this scenario into wave A or wave 1, then 3-way pull back into wave 2 or wave B. Let's fix that up here. And yeah, that is looking decent. We had a buying opportunity in here and in here, and now price has started to move up quite well. I've taken profits on the previous high, this one here, as we already had a divergence here on 1 hour. And on 15-minute time frame, if this loads, we already had 2 divergences. So that's why I de-risked my position a bit to take profits in here. Now let's talk about the possibilities that we have here overall. Now, if this indeed is a 5-wave structure into a wave A or wave 1, this gives us the expectation that whatever here is a 5-way move. Now we have recognized that we have this as a 1-2, so the next structure target is immediately as a 1.618, because again that is the most common target for third wave. Third wave here, fourth and fifth would give us almost to the 1-to-1 extension. This would fit the idea of becoming a C wave. Now if we don't get the 1-to-1 and just do this kind of structure, there is a chance that this indeed is a smaller degree wave 1, where this is wave 1, 2, 1, 2 instead. So again, keep that in mind. There is a chance for this to become very bullish If that happens and we don't get close to the 1-to-1 here, around $4,170, that is definitely a possibility. At that point, again, we would be going long around somewhere here, depending, of course, how high we go and what kind of structure we are going to get here. But this would be the low to go against. At this moment, when we are looking for these longs here, we were still going long against these lows. So yeah, it's pretty decent looking opportunities for me, in my opinion here, in the futures as well. Now, we got to talk about this third wave here. If this indeed is a wave 1, 2, the third wave expectation is all the way up in here. So that would need this third wave, which is starting here, to become quite extended. See, the 1.618 is only here. So if we had this as a 1.618, 3, 4, 5, this is nowhere near the third wave. As this smaller degree structure here is already finishing, we are not seeing the massive move that we are expecting on third wave. That's why I had the proposition of this becoming another 1-2 if this is smaller than the 1-to-1, or if this indeed is to become this third wave already, we would need to see a massive extension here on the third here. So this would probably have to go to the 2.618 extension here and do something like that to get even close to the 1.618, I feel like. So keep that in mind if you want to have this as a 1, 2, 3. And of course, the most bullish option is that 1, 2, 1, 2 scenario. But I'm not quite sure if that is going to be that likely. But we'll see how this forms, if we are going to be getting another 4th and 5th here to fit into the idea that this could be either C wave or another 1, 2 overall. So I think those are all the options I see at the moment for the market. However, if we again do something like this, I think this is something that I'm not really prepared for at this moment. I of course have my stop losses set and I have taken already profits. So it's not about that. I feel like I just don't see a way structurally where this is that likely. But of course, that is definitely a possibility. But for me, I'm still looking for upside to be happening. But yeah, I think that is pretty much all the expectations I have for S&P 500 for now. And again, once the structure is formed, and especially when we are getting the 4th and 5th wave, hopefully, if we do that, we can talk about later on about the potential structures and the trade setups that we have. But yeah, if you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes and comments on the video. And if you want to educate yourself, the beginners course on Patreon and the more advanced course on Udemy. Also trade setups and more education on CTC Discord. Check us out on all of those. All the links are down in the description below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video. Bye bye.